Hello. The purpose of this video is to show you how to move people from one route. If you have a route that you need to split, you can go ahead and take people off of it, move it to another route. So, for example, let's just say tomorrow's route, 1120, has 48 people on it. But I want to move half of those people to next week on the 27th. So what I do, I need to create another route. So I'm going to go create week 4 Wednesday, but I'm going to just call it a split. So I go to routes, add route, week 4 Wednesday split. It's going to be week 4. I'm going to do it on a Wednesday. It's going to be in my Utah region. I hit next. It's going to be a 4-week frequency. No on both of those. And then the route date, I'm just going to put it for 11/20/2024, which is the date of that other route. So I'm going to make it for the same date. Just while I move people over. So that route is going to end up down here at the bottom. I want it to be right next to that. So I'm just going to click sort route. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it up right by it so they're right by each other. And then I'm going to click on save sort. Now I'm going to move people from this route to this route. So I need to just go in real quick into this route and pick who I want to split. So I go in and I would look at the map typically and I would identify the people that I want to split up. This is a demo route, so it's just all over the place. But you're going to go in and decide, you want to maybe split number 1 through 20. I'm going to just go in here and I'm going to click move. And I want to just, let's say I want to move the first 10 people off of this route because I can't, let's say I'm getting hernia surgery tomorrow and I can't do the full route. I have to move half of them. So I'm going to just go in here and move 20 people. So I go up here and I click this route. I need to go find my new route that I just built, which is called week 4 Wednesday split. I hit submit and those people have been moved. Now this route is going to be left with number 21 through 48. Now I forgot to show you one step. If these two routes are going to be split and not merged back together later, then this step isn't required. But before I move these people, I go in and I take this. This was the last time I optimized this route, and I had it in a great optimized pattern. So I'm just going to go copy this because when I come back later and put those two routes back together, I want it to be optimized the way I had it before the split. So when I come back, I'm going to click this box. Once I put both of those people back on the same route, and I'm going to just click restore to backup, and it'll optimize it the way that it needs to be. When you do that, you're going to have a whole bunch of people at number 0 at the top because that was optimized for this date. But let's say I've added 20 new people to this route since that date. They're all going to come in as a number 0 at the top, and I'm just going to click the inject button, and it's going to inject. It's not going to work right now because it doesn't have a 0 at the top, but it's going to put all those people in order the way that I have the route optimized. So it's a pretty sweet little tool. But for now, this is 21 through 48. I just want to do a quick manual sort just to get those ones from number 1 to 28. Now I'm going to go back to my routes. And I want to go, because I've now got all those people that I just moved over to the week 4 Wednesday, the split route. Now this route, I want to move it to the 27th, right? Because I have hernia surgery tomorrow. I can't do the full route. So now I need to go in here. Oh, I forgot to do with the reminder. I always go in. I'm going to be doing this on 11/27. So I always go in and just put once merged, use this back up. And I usually just do it at night. I send myself a text, I send myself an email, and I have it go out, like 9 p.m. because I know the route's going to be completed. And then that's a reminder. Will go to my text and email. I hit save, and now I don't need to worry about remembering anything because that reminder will come out and let me know. And pretty much that's when I merge the routes back together. I'm going to go put it back in that order. So now that I have this route all set up for the 20th, I'm going to go move it though, because this is my split route. So I just come down here, I move this to the 27th, and yes, adjust customer dates. Those customers with the same route date will get a new route date. So if I click this box, there's 4 options here, but I want this one for this example because all these people are on the 20th right here, and I want them to all be on the 27th. So I just hit Save Changes, and now all these people are going to be on the 27th. Let's say I made a mistake and I want to go back to how it was. I can always revert to the schedule and go back to how it was before I made that change. And now it'll take it back if you accidentally made a mistake. Now that's going to say 11:20, and all your people are going to say 11:20. So that's a sweet feature if you make an error there. But I'd want it to be on the 27th. I hit Save Changes, and now that route is all set up for the 27th. So if I go to my service routes, I'm now going to have the 20th and the 27th. Now this one still says 42 of 28. This is the route I moved them from. I need to click the rebuild button to get that route down to its right number, and then I need to click this rebuild button so that it's all set. And then I can go from here. I can go set up my emails, my text messages to go out. I can go in and optimize that route so that they're all ready to go. And then I just service these people tomorrow. I service these ones next week. In fact, let me just show you those steps. I would go in. For me, I'm just going to record the services really quickly so that you can see how this is all going to be done. For the 27th, I'm going to also finish that one. I'm going to record those services. Now, these routes have both been completed. So I'm going to pretend, seeing they both advanced now. So now when I go to the W4 Wednesday split route, it's going to be on the 25th. So I'm going to just move it back to the 18th. So now we're going to fast forward. We're going to pretend that today is 11/27, and I got this to do. I got this reminder that came out, and it told me to go and move this route back to this order once I do it. So now I'm going to go and reverse the steps of putting the route back together. So I'll go to my splitter route this time, click on this, and I'm going to go in here, and I never did optimize this, but that's a step you're going to want to do. But now I'm going to go to move. I'm going to click them all. I'm going to go move these all back to week 4 Wednesday. I'm going to hit submit. And so now there will be nobody left on this route. Then, oh, you know what? I forgot to move those. Well, I just made a mistake. I should have moved those people all to the 27th, or I should have moved them before I just changed the route so that their dates would all be right, because now when I go to that route, you're going to see this red triangle. So let's just say I made the mistake, which I just did. Now when I go in here, all these people are going to have this red update because I didn't move the whole route back. So now I need to go in and manually move all of these one at a time, which is a little bit time consuming when you make that kind of an error. But I'll come back and fix those. You can go and change those all and then hit update all right here. And you pretty much need to go through. You'll see the ones that I just cleaned up have now turned blue. I'll go clean up the rest later. But once you get that all done, this red triangle will be gone. And if you ever do get red triangles here and you can't, before you go fix them, if you click sync off routes, it will sometimes fix them for you. This one did not fix, so you'll have to fix it. But what I should have done is this splitter route that's the 25th, I should have gone into here and I should have gone and changed this to the 18th. And then with this box being checked, if I would have hit save changes, it would have moved them all back to the 18th and then gone and moved them to the route that's on the 18th. Then I wouldn't have to go do that step that I have to do to go change all of their dates individually. So now that that route is back in order, the week for Wednesday, I can simply click on this box, and this is, oh, sorry, that's the wrong box. I can simply go to week for Wednesday, go to this manual button, and now I'm going to have a whole bunch of pins that are probably kind of in some random orders right here. But if I go to my backup, I can't even remember which one it was. I think it was this one. I would pretty much go to this one, and then I would hit restore to backup, and then it's going to put them all back in order where they were before I did the split. So there is how you do a split. Now that is moving somebody a whole route backwards 1 week. You can also move them forward 1 week. You can also move them 1 day. So let's say that I wanted to, if this was a route that had to be just moved 1 day, then I could go in here and change this to a Thursday, this to a Thursday, save that. Oh, let's see. So I'm going to have to do custom date to get that to work. Oh, this is going to have to go to Thursday. This is going to have to go now to the 19th. Set date, save changes. Oh, these have got to move Thursday. Thursday. Now I can grab the 19th. Set that date, save the changes. And now I just pretty much repeat the steps that I did if I want to change it 1 day, where we now have this is just 1 day off. Some people won't even change the day. They'll just put it on the same date. But when they send out their message, they make sure that the message doesn't have that expression that says next service date in it, and it automatically puts the route date in. So if that's the case, if you don't want to mess around with changing these dates right here, and you're not worried about the customer portal, because some of the customers will log into their customer portal to see when their cleaning is, and if you don't do these changes, their customer portal will say the wrong date. So that's why changing these dates is pretty important for that percentage of people that do look at that. Then you'll want to have these updated. But in this case, you would just move the people to this route with the same steps, but some of them you might have to go in and clean up their dates once you move them there manually and changing them right here. So anyways, there you have it. There's how you split a route for any time. Like if you've got a Veterans Day comes up and one of your waste haulers takes off a section that you need to move the route for, if you can only finish half a route 1 day or whatever, you need to split it for whatever reason, that's how you do it. Have a great day.